Well, hello there, you incredible person. Hopefully, you are off to an awesome and amazing day. Of course, this is Dr. Cosette M. White, America's #1 tax and accounting strategist. And I wanted to share with you guys, my tax professionals, I wanted to give you guys a few tips as we are into the last 2 months of the year. And I want to make sure that each of you finish strong. I know some of you probably have thrown in a towel, but listen, don't throw in the towel. Don't throw in the towel. It is not over until what they say, the fat lady sings. So I want to share with you guys a few things that I share with my clients for tracking and making sure that you are on target, because we have a little less than 60 days to make it happen. We have those holidays. We have Black Friday. We have, what is it? Small Business Saturday. We have Cyber Monday. We have Christmas. We have New Year's. We have all of the holidays coming, and I want to make sure that you guys are tracking. So I'm going to give you five things that I incorporate with the clients that I work with, as well as my accounting clients and my virtual CFO clients. And I want you guys to make sure that you are tracking these things. Number one, it is your leads. Are you actually tracking your leads? If you state that you want to make a certain dollar amount each month, or you want to close a certain amount of people every single month, you have to actually track how many leads are currently in your pipeline and how many of those are good leads in the pipeline so that you can begin. So let's just give a few math examples. If your goal is to close 10 contracts for the month, and I'm just using contracts as a number, as an item, you want to close 10 contracts, and it typically takes you to talk to 2 people out of 10 before you get a yes, then that is going to help you determine how many people you need to talk to. Okay. So if your average is you close 2 people out of every 10 that you talk to, and you need to close 10 people or 10 contracts for the month, that's going to tell you the number of people that you need to talk to. Now, I want for you to also consider the no-shows and the people who cancel. Take those into consideration. Look at how many people typically no-show and look at how many people cancel. If you have a high number of no-shows, I need for you to look at the systems that you have in place that ensure that your appointments are showing up. Do you have reminders that go out? Do you have text messages that go out? What systems do you have in place to reduce the number of no-shows for your appointments? Are you calling the day of to remind them? Are you calling them the night before to remind them? You can't just make an appointment and expect that life doesn't happen or individuals don't forget. So your leads, the opt-ins, the booked calls, the events that they've registered for, or maybe even applications that you've approved if someone is going into your program. All right. The next one is your clients, the current client count. Right now, we may not see an influx of clients, tax clients that is, but if we have other programs, we want to make sure that we're keeping track of our clients. How many new clients do we want to add to our business before year ends? If you are a tax professional and you only do taxes, what does that number look like? Remember, there's extensions that are going on. But remember, the IRS is going to shut down shortly, and so we will not be able to transmit returns, but that does not mean that we cannot process. You can still process and you can mail them in, or you can process them and send them into the Internal Revenue Service when the IRS opens up. All right, so just keep that in mind, okay? Churn. Churn is how many people canceled or how canceled out of your program, meaning they're not coming back into your program, or maybe they're no longer your client. Look at that number. That is a very important number. Churn, canceled or expired last month, divided by the clients you start the new year with. Okay. So a great number to track. Your revenue, that is the cash collected for the month. How much cash did you forecast? How much cash do you need to bring in? That is also reflected of how many appointments you have on your books, how many appointments cancel, what's your yes ratio, how many clients say yes to the offer. You got to look at it all, you guys. And if you are not tracking, then you're going to set yourself up for failure. All right. The last one is profit. Profit is the percentage before your owner's benefit. Okay. These are 5 numbers that I need for you guys to hone in on. If you need help, raise your hand. These are the things that I teach in my course, Grow, Scale, Leverage, Accelerator. Grow, Scale, Leverage, Accelerator is now open. We are now taking clients. It is open season, open enrollment. We do teach this about how do you track your leads, how do you track your clients, how do you calculate your churn, how do you calculate your revenue and track your revenue, and how do you meet your revenue. And we also look at our profit. Okay. So I want you to write down the top 3 things that you are going to improve upon over these next 60 days. All right. I want you to send me an email. Go ahead and send me an email or drop me a DM on Facebook as to how you are going to improve any of these 3 things. All right. Remember, follow me on YouTube for more tips just like these. Or you can definitely register for our Facebook group, which is Grow, Scale, Leverage on Facebook. You can find us by clicking the link in the thread in this email that you received. But I want for you to join us in the group where we have other tax professionals in there that are doing the same thing, growing their business, scaling their business, and leveraging the service that they already offer. In the meantime, have yourself an awesome and amazing day. And don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. I'm at Cosette M. White on all social media platforms except for YouTube, and it is at Dr. Cosette M. White. If you like this, make sure you share it with your colleagues. It is not just for our tax professionals, it is for other business owners as well to track how well they are doing in their business. In the meantime, go on out there, have yourself an awesome and amazing day, and I can't wait to see you on the next live. Okay, take care.